Okay, hello, welcome. I'm live. Can everybody hear me? Let's see if I can. There we go. There we go. All right. So, welcome to my third ever public live stream, not including the one of Frank sleeping. Yeah, to be honest, I'm a little nervous, but I got Frank here, and I got a much better setup than last time. So, oh, we're out of focus apparently. How do we get the focus? Focus. There we go. Okay, so I got Flossie here as a moderator, so they're gonna just try to make sure I notice the important questions, and if anyone gets out of hand, you'll be booted. I don't expect that will happen. Honestly, you guys are one of the nicest audiences I've ever seen on YouTube, which is great. So in previous live streams, it just kept getting darker and darker and darker. And now that I have a new camera, I can actually live stream through the camera. So I got this 10-foot cord. So I have my computer here where I can see the chat. I have it like made big, so I don't have to like squint to see it. And then I have my camera filming. So I can bring you over here and we can see Frank. Hi, buddy. You want to say hello to the live stream, Frank? Yeah, bud. A little treat, some payment for showing up. Here we go. He was snoozing until I brought the treats out, so we'll lure him to participate with that. And yes, it's just going to be a little bit of game to keep me focused, so I can maybe show you around the van a bit. And it is snowing outside, so I was parked down in the forest today, and it snowed a lot last night, and the service isn't great, so I just didn't think it was the best idea to do a live stream from there. So I decided to drive into town, where I did a test earlier with Flossie, and it's the best connection I'm going to get, honestly. So because I'm either on public Wi-Fi or hotspotting off my phone. So I'm on public Wi-Fi right now because it's a better connection than through my phone. But I got into town and it started puking snow. So it's going to be quite the adventure this evening to get out to the forest to spend the weekend. Hello, Dana. Rescue Dog Treats, that is Dana. She's the other moderator. So thank you to Dana and Flossie for helping me out with this. And yeah, so I'm in town right now. It was forecasted to warm up and to rain and downpour, and instead it's snow. So, but you've seen the title of the live stream, Building a Tiny Home. And I'm wondering what your theories are on what that means. So if you want to drop your ideas in the comments. Mike's come up with an interesting one already about I've met miniature Bigfoots and I'm building them tiny little Bigfoot Littlefoot homes. Sorry to disappoint, but that is not the case. If I met a bunch of little Bigfoots, I would just invite them to live here. Hi, Frank. Oh, you want more treats? You want the more treats? I have them just off camera here so he can see them. And so he is whining for them. And I've stocked up on donuts for the weekend, so Frank can have lots of donuts this weekend. But we got the heat cranked. We got icicles all on the outside of the van because when it's warm inside and the snow lands and it kind of melts, and as it goes down the walls, it freezes again. So it's actually frozen in the passenger front door. And when I opened the door, it kind of bent the metal. So I guess in a future video, I'll show you the damage I did trying to open the door today. Oh, did I get a job building? No, I did not get a job. There are a few job opportunities that have come up I've been tempted to take, but I honestly just don't have time. And yeah, I just I can't prioritize like an actual job or sitting still, and I think it would be disadvantageous to my channel. So since my channel is able to not only feed me and put gas in the tank, but allow me to look after mine and Frank's health, that's my priority. I'm not going to get another job. So yeah. So yeah, but it's -10 here. Feels like -10. So that's like, I think like 16 Fahrenheit. So it's actually pretty warm compared to what some of you are experiencing. A home for Frankie. So some of you might have seen Foresty Forest's like minivan cabin build. I was actually years ago thinking of doing something in that style, but sized for Frank, like to practice that building technique, but to build a doghouse. So that is on my long list of things I would like to do, my bucket skills list. So maybe someday I'll build a little doghouse cabin for Frank. I have a tiny home on wheels, yes, but I'm going to be building a tiny home. I'm going to be building a tiny home today with you on this live stream. So that's a pretty big clue. Oh, low light Mike, there you go. Not quite, very close, but there will be no gingerbread involved. So that might have just made it really tricky, but oh yeah. So okay, this is why I have the chat in slow mode, because otherwise it would just go way too fast. So I think I can't see all the controls. So I honestly have no idea how many people are here, which maybe is for the best. Tofu, a tiny home out of tofu. That would be interesting. Oh, okay. Before I reveal, we got a question. Have you ever had a regular full-time job? I have had so many jobs. I have had over 30 different types of regular full-time jobs. So I guess the earlier ones weren't quite full-time because I was in high school, but my first ever job was actually working in a craft store, and I got the job because I had built for them a massive, longer than my van, papier-mâché dinosaur. I got hired to do that, and then we just got along so well, they hired me to work in the store. So that was at like 14. Simultaneously, I was also working in a movie theater. So I had actually kept 2 full-time jobs, or not full-time, 2 part-time jobs all through high school. So I worked at a couple different movie theaters. I worked in a chocolate production facility. So like I made chocolates. Probably if I move back and forth, it's going to change the focus. But I worked at a Foot Locker for 4 years. I worked in fast food. I worked at remote fishing lodges, doing like kitchen work and housekeeping, which was really, really fun. And at the time I was like eating lots of fish. So I got to go fishing out on the ocean every day, which was a really cool experience as like a 17, 18-year-old to like go out. It's like between Vancouver Island and Haida Gwaii. So like really remote, really wild place. And take myself fishing every day and drive the boat and catch the fish and land the fish and process the fish. It was so cool. And then through university, I worked in laboratories. So I worked in ICP-MS laboratory, which is inductively coupled plasma mass spectrometry, which is like analytical geochemistry. I worked in micropaleontology laboratories, that kind of stuff. I worked in remote coal exploration, uranium exploration. I've worked all sorts of different types of retail, doggy daycare. So like I have a very long list of work experience, and usually what I would do is have one job I really liked, and then I would rotate the second one just because I liked doing different things and learning new things. Yes, thank you for all the seasonal greetings. I really appreciate it. So can I belly rub Frank? Yes, let's do it because the camera is mobile. So let's give Frank a belly rub before I reveal my tiny home building. Buddy, it's time for a belly rub. Look at the belly rub, Frank. Look at the belly rub. Yeah, buddy. Oh, good boy. There you go. You got Frank with the belly rubs there. He's not a huge belly rub dog. He's kind of like a pat on the head. Except when he, like after he eats or when I come back home, then he likes to roll around and get the belly rubs in. Okay, so, okay, I'm gonna reveal what my tiny home is. Oreo. So Mike was kind of right, but it's not gingerbread, but it is a tiny home. I'm gonna build the tiny home. And then I'm gonna eat it. So I actually saw this on another YouTube channel. She was hanging out with her mom, just answering some questions, and they built this Oreo house. And I saw it, and I was like, okay, I have to build the Oreo house, and why not just do a live stream? So that's what I'm gonna do. And kind of interesting is I've never built something like this. At least as far as I can remember in my adult life, I've never built a gingerbread house or any sort of seasonal decorated house thing. And I can't recall as a kid ever doing it. And so since I don't have a home and I can't bake from scratch and do all that, I bought a kit. So yes, this is gonna be fun. I've had this in my van for days. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna just I'm gonna set up here. I got my cutting board as a surface, and I'm gonna just move you back a little bit. They don't sell an Oreo van. No, I didn't see an Oreo van, and I considered actually making like some paper wheels or buying like little wheel kit to like make a tiny home on wheels, but I didn't have that in me. So let's move you back just a little bit. Make sure that you're focused on there's the building. Okay. Hopefully I'm in focus. Am I in focus? We'll find out. Somebody will let me know if I'm out of focus. So I actually have no idea what I'm doing, but it comes with the chocolate house cookies, more Oreo cookies, some Christmas lights, and icing. So I'm in focus. Good. So I thought this would be like a fun thing to do while we hang out and chat. Frank is very curious. I have more treats for you, bud. Because you're not going to get to eat the Oreo, although I doubt there's real chocolate in it because it's mostly chemicals. Yeah, there you go, bud. Nice. Okay, you can eat this whole bag throughout this if you want. Just not all at once. All right, so if anybody has any questions, you can drop them in the chat. And there's the pieces. It is very tiny house. Teeny tiny little lights there. We got some Oreo cookies for decoration. So maybe I should have the instructions. I don't know if I need them, but what will be the drink? Oh, so I have a oat milk chai tea latte here. I have a honey rooibos with oat milk, and then I have water. But I'm still sober, a little over 8 months now, so that feels really good, and no desire at all whatsoever to go drink. Will I meet up with Foresty Forest? I hope so. We've talked about it a lot. We chat. We're friends. We stay in touch regularly. And I mean, he's down in the US right now, and I'm in Canada enjoying winter. So we're pretty far away. And neither of us are much for planning anything. Me a bit more. Like I do schedule things in advance, and I've over the years come to accept that sometimes planning things in advance means that more awesome things can happen than winging every day by day. So I think a blend of both is nice, to have like a period of time where you just wake up and do what you feel like doing, and then other times where you do what you've scheduled or you plan. And so, you know, most of my friends have jobs with a boss that's not themselves. And so, you know, they have to ask for time off or whatever. So it just allows me to see more people. Look at how cute these are. Little doorways. Oh my. So yes, I mean, I would like to, someday it will happen, but I have no idea when, seeing Foresty Forest. So, hi buddy. Yeah, I know. I know. So another thing that's new in my life that I've not mentioned in a video is I have quit drinking coffee. I started the process about 6 weeks ago, and I spent a month slowly working in decaf, from full calf to decaf, and then I drank decaf for a week or two, and then I've been completely off all forms of coffee, even decaf, for more than a week now. That's why I have a variety of tea. And my primary reason for quitting coffee is that my blood pressure was surprisingly high, all other factors considered. And so it took a while, but by the time I had spent a month weaning myself off caffeinated coffee, my blood pressure had come down significantly from the danger zone to like the good zone. So I doubt I'll go back to caffeinated coffee. And although tea has caffeine, it just hits different. I was starting to feel like caffeinated coffee was like really, really intense, and I would drink like half a cup and then be like, whoa, I'm on drugs. I just didn't really like that feeling. Yeah. So, oh yes, thank you for dropping the newsletter. The first newsletter will be going out tonight. I have recorded an exclusive video talk for it. I have some stuff I'm going to share. I'm going to be sharing a newsletter on the new moon every month to start. So it'll be once a month. You're not going to get spammed in your inbox, but it's just fun. My goal with it is to just kind of like be like maybe like a little support and inspiration for just doing what you need to do in your life to enjoy it as much as possible, to find calm and contentment, and just, just help empower you to be your truest self. So that's my goal with the newsletter there. And it will be going out later tonight, so nobody's missed the first issue yet. This stream took priority, so I'm just a little behind. I'm gonna warm this up a bit. Oh yes, so I turned the heat up in here also, but maybe I'll crank it a bit more. I think this icing will go better if it's a little warmer. Hi Frank, I know, you're so interested. You're so interested. You just can't have that kind of sugar, but I got you a donut, bud. I got him donuts. I got him 4 donuts for the weekend. Although he has no idea that holidays are happening or Christmas. He just knows he gets spoiled when it's cold out. Yes, so. Yes, I agree. Miss Scylla B, yes. Tea hits different. It's like they both have caffeine, but it hits different. And even like yerba mate, which is probably like the strongest hitting tea, is still gentler than coffee caffeine somehow. It shouldn't be different because it's the same chemical compound, but it does seem to make a difference. Try sitting on the icing. Okay, I sit on the icing for a bit. So I think this is the base. And then I'm guessing. Oh, there's no base. Maybe there's no base. What? How does this? There's not enough pieces. Gotta have a roof. 2 roofs. Is this the wall? What? This makes no sense. Oh, there's a yard. Okay. What? I kind of thought it was going to be easy. No, I actually need to reference the instructions. Okay, so it says to lay it out like this. I feel like such a dunce. We have walls. What is this? Why is it so complicated? Where's the free? Those a roof? Oh, okay. Roof like overhangs like that. And we have a tiny wall. It was a very short house. Oh man, okay. Who was at the live stream where I had to get the flashlight out and Frank went crazy chasing it? That was quite a scene. So toss the directions. Okay. I just have to make sure it doesn't land in front of the heater outport. So yeah. Hi, buddy. Hi. It is smaller than I thought it was gonna be. It's smaller than the cover of the box. Oh, okay, so this question about this pockets, it's got the endless knot, and then it's got like some eyes and another symbol I'm not quite sure of. I got that years and years and years ago, probably like I might have still been in high school. If not, it was like very early university at a shop in the Comox Valley owned by a man who had fled Tibet as a child when China invaded. So, which we used to go to the shop quite often. And so I got to like spend a lot of time talking to him. And it was just the shop and him was like really influential, I think, in me like finding Buddhism practices from a young age. So did I convert my van to fuel injection? I have a throttle body injector, so it's like kind of like fuel injector, but it's the standard that that came with the van. It's stock. So yes. Remember when I was only on IG? These videos on YouTube are such a great move. Thank you, Joel. Yes. Yeah, I started Instagram. I actually was living in a van before I started Instagram. So yeah, it was okay, here goes nothing. Here goes nothing. We're gonna get this icing going. Oh, I think I need to cut it. Will it come out? No, I need to cut it. Okay. Yeah. And you know, as long as I've lived in a van, people are like, you should have a channel, you should have a channel. And I was like, nobody wants to watch that. Like, imagine if I had started a YouTube channel for van life like 7, 8, 9 years ago. But yeah, I probably would have been swayed by what I think people want, whereas having waited, I am able to just be myself, and if people don't like it, it's not my issue. Yes. Yeah, so okay, we have icing. It's coming out. Oh no, we need a bigger hole. We need a bigger hole. We need more generous icing, I think. Yeah, so. How long is truck? I think 18 feet tip to tail. I am 12 feet from the back of the driver and passenger seat to the back. Like my inside space is 12 feet by like 5'7" wide from the walls. So yeah, but I think 18 feet total. Oh yeah. Yes. Oh, hello. So many familiar faces. This is awesome. I hope you guys are, this isn't like too random, but how many miles on my van? I bought it at 142,000 kilometers, which would have been like maybe like 90,000 miles. And I'm currently at like 210,000 kilometers, which would be like 125,000 miles, I think, if I'm doing the math right. Oh, interesting question. I think the question is, do Buddhists believe in hell? No. You live life after life after life with the negative repercussions of your actions. So it's kind of like an endless eternity of healthful living until you act right. Yes. Flossie's just asked me behind the scenes. This will be posted publicly after. So if you need to bounce, or for whoever hasn't made it and wants to see this, it's gonna be up always. So oh, thank you, Francisco. And I missed one way earlier, a super chat from Dana. So thank you. Thank you. And if I miss anyone else, I'm sorry. We'll take a look at them after. There's like, they go to like a special place. I can see them also. Polar bear swim January 1st in Squamish. Am I going? I haven't heard about it, but maybe, because if I can park close, I can crank the heat in my van and dive right in and then come get warm. Something I've thought of doing, but right now I can't really access parking close enough to a river to not have a horrible walk back to the van. Okay, I'm going to try to multitask here. But I did have a company reach out to me. Buddhist, there is no reason why people who practice Buddhism wouldn't believe in Jesus. They might not worship, but no reason to like not believe that he existed. So, okay, we are going for it. We're going to put some, I don't know how this works. We're going to put the icing. We're just this, whatever. It's all going to come out the end looking like pulverized Oreo cookies. So sorry about that. Come on. Get this going. Got some, oh man, this looked way easier in the video I watched. Somebody did this. Oh, I mean, it is pretty warm in here. There we go. It's getting a little better. It's getting just a little better there. I think we need to do it down there. Oh my God. Oh, it takes grip strength. Oh yeah, but I had a company reach out. It's like you hook up to propane and then it's like instant hot water and you can like shower, and I thought that would be so cool to have one of those, because then I could take it to the river and I could heat the river water, and then I could go in the icy river and then like rinse with hot water right away. Like, oh, that'd be so nice. Yes, thank you, New York City mom, wife, teacher. Oh yes, yes, I love making kind of calming entertainment. This is kind of chaotic though. This is like the opposite of the videos I try to make. I don't know what I'm doing here. This is icing everywhere, which is why I have got the cutting board down. There we go. Let's just make this happen. It's not going to be. It's my first one, so as long as it looks as good as like a 5-year-old would make, then it's a success. Okay, I saw a question here. Who are my favorite YouTubers? I really like Isabel Page. I know some of you guys watch her because it's like she does like it's like tiny home stuff and like really chill and kind of like quite cinematic. And then her like boyfriend is a musician, so it's like all kind of like original music, just quite nice, like farming, foraging, like a lot of learning skills, but like skills I don't get to learn because I live in a van. I don't have space for like a loom or like a big weaving thing or whatever. So this is such a yes, I agree. Foresty Forest, he has a nice channel. He does. Oh yes, I do. I watched Jonah Jinton. I really like her channel. I wish she posted more, but like I also kind of love for her that she just posts like once a month and then has all these other like things she does. Like she's an incredible like musician and jewelry maker and does all this stuff. So I really like her. I like Hannah Lee Duggan. She's like kind of chaotic. Like her building stuff is like really fun. And then I like Brian at Off-Grid Backcountry Adventures, Brian and Sierra. So I enjoy them quite a bit. Eva Zubek. Yes, I watch Eva's channel. I really like it. But maybe sometimes like a little over dramatized, but that might not be intentional. That might just be like how she's experiencing it. So, and then I watch like a lot of like tarot and astrology type stuff. And then I watch like a variety of different like crafters, I guess. Like I think it's Evan and Caitlin. They do like a lot of resin art. And like that kind of stuff. So no, I have not heard of the nomadic introvert. And I'll probably forget before this is over. I don't know what I'm doing here. Let's start. it's gonna hold itself up. That's how it's gonna go. And then we can put more icing or something. All of us, we're doing this in spirit. You guys are gonna help hold this tiny home together. I think that's how it goes. We have erected walls. Oh my God. Okay. Icing on everything. Okay. I feel like we need to like go at these seams just a little bit. That did not work. I never work with silicone or like caulking. Like tubing adhesive is just so stressful. When I did my door seals, it was like this, but I wasn't laughing and licking it off my fingers. I was stressing out and crying. It was horrible. Oh yeah, Elsa, Ray, and Baron. I watched them also. Their property is amazing. Oh my God, the views. They give me hope that someday, if I ever have money to buy land, I'll be able to find something that like suits me, because I just can't believe that place was available for them to like buy. Incredible. It seems like you guys watch a lot of the stuff I watch. And I just like am bad at thinking of things. So you guys are mentioning them all here. So yeah. Oh, yes. And then of course I watch Flossie. I can't leave Flossie out. Watch Flossie's channel. And we're friends pre-YouTube. There we go. Look at that. Oh, got some sticky action. Okay. I can't let Frank eat this because it's chocolate. I don't know. I think, yeah, but I got him a donut. So let me get the. Oh yeah, I watched Wildly Roam also. Yeah, I watched Wildly Roam. I found them like right at the end of their van life, and then watched them in the sailboat, and then Hawaii, and then now they're like the container build is so cool to watch. Yeah, they should make doggy gingerbread houses, but then I would have to do it for him and he would get to eat it, which I guess is fine. And they make all sorts of like fancy frosted dog cookies. He doesn't like them. He's not into it. He just doesn't. I don't know like what the deal is with that. So, but I don't really watch like a lot of like van life channels. I tend to watch more like Tiny Home and Sailing Uma is a sailing channel I really watch. So for sailing, I watch Sailing Uma and Wind Hippie Sailing. I love Wind Hippie Sailing. Yeah, it is free to smash that thumbs up. Oh yeah, I started watching Max and Aki also. Mostly for Aki. I like the dog. Max is cool too, but here we go. Look at this. We have a tiny house. A very messy tiny house. It's exploding at the seams. We need to fill this crack with icing. Oh, yes. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Okay. I think we need to do like some foundation structure around the bottom. Oh my God. I get to eat this. I get to eat this. Oh, it's leaning. Oh no. Oh, maybe it's too hot in here. I'm gonna turn it down now. Okay. The whole thing is like sliding over. No. It's too warm in here. It's too warm in here. The icing is getting too soft. No, Flossie's not gonna bust through the door. Nobody's traveling right now. The roads are so snowy. They didn't even plow the roads in town. Everyone just drove on them, and it's just like a pie crust mess. It's like raw pie dough. Yeah. Hi, Frank. Oh, okay. Wait a second. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Gotta interrupt this house building. Oh, you were being so cute, bud. You were being so cute. You were being so cute. Let's have a donut intermission, Frank. You want a donut? Oh, I'm making a mess. Okay, let's get you a donut, bud. Let's get in the donuts. Donuts for Frankie. Okay. Got donuts for Frank. Thank you, Tony. Oh, yeah. So coming to the Maritimes, Ontario, I actually had been planning to drive across Canada this winter and spend spring and summer in the East Coast. And that just all fell apart. It just didn't happen. It just didn't happen. And I had other plans to travel that would have taken place like 2 months ago. And then that didn't happen because we had to look after Frankie here. So that's okay. Yeah, I'm alone. Well, I'm not alone for the holidays. I have Frank. I was invited to a friend's house for dinner on Sunday, but I might just hang out in the woods with Frank and eat treats and paint and do that kind of cozy house stuff. Okay, so okay, let's see about getting this this house solidified. Got a recommendation to put it outside. Let's see. I'm gonna air it out the door. Just open the door. Oh, but it'll get snowed on. Okay, let's see. Right, because we have some melting going on here. Let's bring you with me. This could go very badly. It might not, but it could. You have a leaning tower of don't eat it, Frank. Somebody walks by on the street right now, and I'm like cooling down my Oreo cookie house. Oh my. Like all those van lifers. Okay, now it is snowing. It is just snowing on my gingerbread house. Oreo cookie house. It's not gonna work. Too many snowflakes. Okay. All right, let's get set up here. I turned the heat down on the So, oops. I accidentally just took a photo. I don't know how that works. I don't know where it goes. Okay. Oh, thank you for the compliment on my van. I am super stoked on it also. You know what? I figure we just get this thing together. And if it falls apart, that's just what happens in life. And I just eat it all. You like your donut there, bud? These smell like they're sour candies. So weird. What are these? Oh, that one's banana flavored. What? They're kind of like Nerds. Who remembers like Nerds? Oh, they're kind of fruity. Okay. All right. So, hi, bud. Yeah, Runts, Nerds. Tastes like soap. Yeah, there was like Nerds that were really small in those boxes, and then there was like a bigger one that was shaped like different fruits. Oh, do I have a Dutch oven? No, I don't. Years ago, one of my birthdays, like years and years ago, probably like 10 years ago, I had an option to choose between a Dutch oven and a GoPro, and GoPro 2. And I chose the GoPro 2, and I have regretted that decision ever since. There's not many things I regret in life, but I have regretted the not getting the Dutch oven, because I would still use it every day, and the GoPro 2 is just horrendous. So we're gonna have some cookie on the roof, like nice. I'll show you guys a close-up. There's still, oh, it's icing, it's not snow. It's like the snow's not melting. Okay, let's get some decoration on this roof. I feel like I did this wrong because the snow marks go the opposite way. But yeah, I would like a Dutch oven because it's really good for cooking on the fire. You don't get like all your ash and like the ash that comes up from the fire in. And then especially you can like put coal, if you have the right lid, you can put coals on top, which is really nice. So why not, this is a good question, why not open the door and let some cold air inside? So right now I have my heater on minimum, and it'll keep the van at a pretty decent temperature. But if I open the door to cool it off inside, that will cause the heater to kick into overdrive. And then when I close the door, it will get warmer in here. So yeah, it's like, it won't, I can't turn it down anymore. I could turn it off, but then it uses like a lot of power to fire down and then to fire up. So it's actually like more efficient to just leave the heater on. And we're just gonna, let's just go with this design that's on here. We have some snow sliding down the roof. We have an Oreo cookie about to collapse. Oh, it's splitting the roof open. Oh my. Oh, I have it's just a Chinese diesel heater, so like they're not branded. There's no brand associated with them. It was gifted to me, which very, very grateful for. There's a whole video about the install. But it has been working really well. Like I've had no issues with it. It's a little quirky at times. Like sometimes I have to pull the fuse to be able to get to the menu to do the priming the fuel pump. But yeah, it's been really good. So nice to have heat. I don't know what I would do right now if I didn't have that, because it's cold all over the coast. Like the island's been getting even more snow than here. And normally I would go there to like be warmer. So I mean, I will run out of frosting, Kimberly. I will run out of frosting. Every last bit is going to go on this. So or in my mouth. But it just, okay, we're just, this side is not gonna, this side I'm just going through the motions. It's, here, this is a good example. This is for the camera. This is what you see on camera. In real life, behind the scenes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we can talk a little bit about my power. Yeah, Instagram versus reality, exactly, Mike. So my power system, I have a 200 amp hour lithium battery, Lineac. So when I bought all the components for my power system, what I did is I texted Foresty Forest and I said, hey, send me a list of your power system components. And then I bought those. So if you want details on my power system, I'm sure he has videos about his power system because they're the same and it's working well. Yeah, so that's what I've done. Why does the frosting keep ending up back at the other side of the bag? Okay, Frank, let me read. I gotta read these ingredients before I give him frosting. I just don't know. He shouldn't have much sugar, but maybe like a teeny tiny dab. Maybe a teeny tiny dab. What? Okay, it's just sugar and cornstarch. No weird. They're all corn sugars and not chemical sugars. Because there's like some malt. There's some sugars that's bad. Frank, you want a dab of frosting, buddy? Do you want this? You want this? Wait, no, it's on your nose. It's on your nose. Yeah, so I don't know what I was doing. I'm building a gingerbread house. We got a little patio here, which is quite nice. No, we haven't met Rocco. We haven't seen him since the last time we were on each other's channel. So, you know what? We gotta put some lights on here. Let's get some lights going. Got some yellow ones. Got some red. Oh, I can hear the bus across the street. I'm in town, so fructose is bad. Okay, well, it was just the teeniest, tiniest little. Look at that. We got some color starting. Happy live stream, everyone. This is chaos. If somebody's like just tuning in right now, they're gonna be like, what is going on? Oh, there's green ones. Nice. Gonna be hair in it too pretty soon. Okay, it is cooling down in here. It's cooling down. It can get cranking out. Oh, I do have this mysterious issue sometimes where I'll just wake up and the heater will have decided to go into overdrive and it'll be like sweltering in here. Oh, it gets so hot sometimes. I don't know if it's like some function where it just like wants to clean itself, but it's pretty good. Okay, now the trick is going to be driving this out to the woods, and I'm going to have to like blow through some snowbanks to get into my camp spot. I was leaving the forestry road today, and these people had come up behind me, and tires started to slip a bit, so I backed up and then like went forward, and I was trying to like maintain momentum while I waited for all the cars to go by on the highway. I wanted like no one in either lane in case I like slid and like went kind of wide. And they decided in their wisdom to like, instead of taking the turn lane, to go straight and then turn onto the highway. So like I'm like spinning tires and like getting bent, like trying to get onto the highway. Like as they're going by, I'm like, man, if I hit you guys, it's your fault. But then they gave me a big thumbs up because like I got on the highway fine. But yeah, I have been practicing. There's like some big lots here that like don't really get much traffic, and they don't plow them. So I've been going and doing donuts and like getting bent, and like I haven't filmed it because I'd have to like set up the camera and stuff, but I've been going in the evenings and just being a reckless teenager in my van, which has been pretty fun. And actually these tires I got in the summer are so good. If I was on last year's tires, I would have gotten stuck so many times. I have not gotten stuck yet. I have those Max Tracks, and I've only used it to help other people. So I've seen them in action. I've used them for somebody else, but I have not needed them for myself. Yay! Look at that. Instagram versus reality. Oh yeah, so well, how about if I can't get out to the forest tonight to spend the weekend, then I'll go film doing donuts in the empty lot. Okay. All right, let's see what we got. I don't even, oh, it's off. I've only been on here for 50 minutes. Okay, cool. So yeah, your power, oh, we got lots of power. Okay. Yeah, my camera battery only lasts an hour, but when it's plugged into the computer, it runs off computer battery, and my computer has big battery. Oh, yes. Oh, we got a window. We have a door. We have a window. We need a happy door, though. It's kind of a cursed happy door. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. So I don't know. We gotta get some more decorations going. I think we need like icicle things down here. Oh my god, this is so much sugar. I need an activity to do when I get sugar high, eating this house to myself. Oh, I'm sure somebody out there makes dodge-shaped candies. Yeah, I thought about buying even more candy for it, and I was like, Amanda, you don't need that. Okay, the roof is sliding. Get back up there. Where are you going? No, don't. Oh, no. I need more foundation support. I'm on the verge of an emergency here. But you know what? It's better that this falls apart than my life. So I got that going for me. It is rather. Oh no! You see the roof is sliding off. No, come back. Come back. Oh no, and the cookie fell in the house. I thought this would go way smoother. Oh my god. I thought I would have this like really pretty. Okay, I need that cookie. No, I've never been east of no, I've never driven my van east of where I went in the summer, that little bit of Alberta in Canada. I've been to northern Saskatchewan in the winter for work. It was very cold. Very, 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 very cold. Okay. Thank you, Barefoot and Badass. This will be helpful for some people. The sliding, these. It's what we did it with a table saw. My grandpa found a table saw. We found a table saw on the street for free, and we just we did like 1/4-inch grooves, 2 grooves, and then this is 1/4-inch plywood, 1/4-inch deep, 1/4-inch wide grooves, and then I just sanded the edges of the plywood so that it fits tightly, and then it's just all built into place. So, oh, this is just turning into quite the thing here. Oh no. You know what? I'm gonna blame this on the design, the Oreo design department, because it's not resisting gravity. There's no way this is making it through any driving. Well, at least I'm better at building with real wood than with cookies and ice.